Hey, hello.
Oh, Zaher, how are you?
Hi. Hola. How you doing?
Everything is good. How is all with you?
Nice, nice, nice. Thank you. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time. We met when you
Yeah,
guys toured with Symphony X, when you played here
yeah,
in Lisbon.
yeah. It's
And
been a
then,
long time, Lisboa. Yeah,
yeah. Anyway, you guys played some summer festivals. You played Hellfest, you played Sweden Rock, you played Prog Power.
yeah.
How did those shows go for you guys?
Very nice. I mean, for for the Hellfest is our second time. It was really, really nice. It was in the tent, capacity of 11,000, between 11,000 and 15,000 people, and people that were out of the tent still watching in the screen, big screens. So yeah, I mean, it was satisfying to see that and to hear that from many friends that were there. For the festival of Sweden Rock Fest, it's uh, it's become our favorite festival so far because I mean, the hospitality there is something special, something unique for Myrath, for such a band coming from Tunisia, and you feel the importance of the band and the festival, and you feel like a certain magic
Yeah.
happening in this festival. I don't know, maybe the personal point of view. Yeah.
And on Prog Power, you guys already played some songs from the new album Karma. And
Yes.
how was that experience to play, songs that no one has heard? It'll be the first time for you guys as well. How was that experience?
It was a risk. It was a risk. It was a huge risk to take it because I mean it's new songs. Nobody know the songs, and it's a big risk, to play it. We played 4 songs, and the reaction was amazing. The reaction was it's like they knew the songs because the songs are new, but there is Myrath spirit in it.
Yeah,
So the reaction was quite spontaneous,
yeah.
very spontaneous. Yeah.
When did you guys start working on the new songs?
In the COVID period, starting from the COVID period, we were stuck in Kevin's house in Saint-Rémy, near to Marseille, in France. It's a beautiful, beautiful village, very beautiful place. So we had all the atmosphere and all the how to say the reasons, natural reasons to make music and to be peaceful and to be safe and yeah, to think about making something new, something fresh, and that's what we try to do for Karma. Starting from the COVID period, uh, we spent 2 years making it, and yeah, we took our time,
Yeah,
really, all our time. I mean, a lot of time. 2 years to make an album. It's such time, no?
yeah,
So yeah, it was great. It was starting from there, and then everybody went home, and we kept in touch together, and everybody sent his ideas. And Kevin, he was like the mastermind to put ideas in places, and then send it back to us to hear it, listen to it, and to know our point of view.
yeah.
Uh, Most of the collaboration was between me, Kevin, and Morgan.
Hmm.
That's the main concentration of this album.
Yeah. Well, during the COVID.
I'm not telling that the rest.
Yeah.
I'm not telling that Anis and Malik didn't do nothing. No, they did a lot, of course. But the main skeleton was the main axe was Kevin, myself, and Morgan. And there is a friend of Morgan, Pierre Darel. He's the guitar player of Kadinja. He helped us to find some ideas because he's a friend of ours too and friend of Morgan. And he plays with Morgan in Kadinja. While at the first period of the second period of the second wave of the COVID, Malik, he was sick. So we tried to collaborate with Pierre Danel, and it's amazing. Both of them, they are good friends, Malik and Pierre, so they understand each other's atmosphere, each other's universe.
Yeah. So during that COVID period was important for you guys to keep the mind off the lockdowns and not being able to travel, not see family, friends.
Yes.
It did help, pass the time by being busy and trying to create new music.
That was one of the best moments in my life because I was near to my family, first of all to my wife and to my daughter. And I could spend a lot of time, cooking and sharing moments, doing music, composing, writing. It's one of the best moments of my life. It's one of the worst of some people, but for me, it was a blessing.
It's always nice to spend time
because I work every day.
Yeah.
Yes, I work every day. Even if I'm not working with Myrath, I work in my side local project here. I'm an entertainer, so I play in many places, many famous places here in my hometown, Susan, Tunis, Sfax, the big cities. So I don't find time, to family like in COVID.
Yeah.
I work by night, I sleep by day, so it's reversed. So for me, it's very important to find time and to share moments with family. The family for me is like something sacred.
Yeah. I think one of the things about the COVID period, it's that we kind of realized how important it is to be around your family, because when we're working a lot, we kind of forget that, people are there.
Yeah.
And
that's important. That's a gleam of hope, that light.
Yeah. And, one of the things about Karma that actually I enjoyed a lot, it's
Thank you.
It's Myrath, but there's new twists. There's like a few modern approaches, and one of the songs was Words Are Falling, that has a very modern touch, but it's Myrath as well. How did you guys came up with that?
Because we are fed up with the Oriental atmosphere all the time. Like it's too hard to make first, second, third, fourth, fifth album all in it. It's like a universe of Orientalish, style, minor scales, minor moods, minor vibes. It's everything in minor. So minor scale, I mean. So it's a little bit boring, and we have a lot of to show. We have a lot of to do. We have a lot of to compose. We have a lot of to share with our fans and our friends and our community. More than minor scales, more than Oriental. We can do 80s songs. We can do hard rock songs. We can do speed songs. We can do whatever you want, black metal or whatever you want songs, but with Myrath spirit and with Myrath soul.
Yeah.
There is always an aftertaste in each song of Myrath. Aftertaste of Myrath. I mean, if you you hear this song and you don't know the band, you will say, "Oh, this band reminds me of Myrath," because it's Myrath. It's simply Myrath.
And
Yes, I mean, it's not the way that the intonations for the guitars, for example, the arrangement for you, I mean, for anybody, he can bring a riff like a hard rock riff, like da 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 da, for example. Everybody can do this, but not everybody can imagine the way that how to be Myrathish.
Yeah.
It will be like for example, or it will be like a riff, simple riff, and behind there is a for example. Not everyone can do this, only Myrath.
Yeah. But obviously, because you being from Tunisia, you have those traditional, instruments and traditional sound that, brings the uniqueness.
Yeah, I mean, yes, exactly. You're totally right. We have Occidental knowledge about music and musicology. We have Oriental knowledge, Andalus knowledge, North African knowledge. So all this contribute to Myrath. All this contribute to what we are able to show and to do. And some people, even from my family and my friends, they heard the album. Some of them, they didn't like the album. They didn't like the songs because they liked the old-fashioned, progressive, Oriental, like pure Oriental stuff. But they only think about themselves. They don't think about the artist. The artist is like, I'm fed up, like 20 years I'm doing the same thing, I'm able to show you something, another aspect of my music and of our music and of my thoughts and of our arrangement. And it's something new for the Occidental world, It might be something new, it might not. But at least we are trying.
Yeah, but it's important for you as a musician also to expand and to broaden the horizons because, as you were saying, making the same music for 20 years gets old and gets boring, and it's probably not challenging. And you need the challenge in your life to be a better musician as well and a songwriter.
Thank you so much. You said it all. Thank you so much. For real. They don't understand. Some people they don't understand that we have to go forward. We have to discover new horizons.
Yeah.
And we have to show what we are capable to do. It's not because there is a lot of. I made like a very, very good friend of mine, Frederick Nornstorm. Is the producer of Tales of the Sands album.
Yeah.
So the last time we saw each other, it was on the tour with Camelot, and he came to Gothenburg to see us and to meet with us in the backstage. And he told me, Zaher, what are you thinking about doing, for the next album and stuff? And so I told him that, we have some new, fresh music, there's some freshness in it. There's no more the deep Myrath sound that very Oriental sound. There is like new modern sound with Myrath spirit, with aftertaste of Myrath. It's like food. I'm a cook. I cook. I do cooking at home, and I don't like the in-your-face taste. I like the aftertaste. So that's the same thing that I suggest to Kevin, to everybody in the band.
You need,
and it works.
Yeah, and I love food. I'm Portuguese. I love food.
I love Portuguese food. I love Portuguese food, and ate it in Lisboa and in Porto.
Yeah.
I ate in a traditional. I don't remember the name, but it's such really nice, really very good, very typical. I would say Mediterranean.
Yeah.
It's near to Tunisian food,
Yeah.
It's rich. It's really rich.
Yeah, when I go to England or to Ireland, for instance, the food is so different because they just put sauce in everything. And
yes,
for me,
fish and chips.
Yeah, and for me, it's all about the spices. It's that little tastes that make the difference.
That light, it's sunshine in your life.
Yeah. And, I think, with Myrath's music, we get that taste, we get we feel like we enjoy the food, but then there's that sparkle that makes the difference.
Coming.
Yeah, it's
and you try to find that sparkle. Even you are guessing. You are just like there is something catchy in it.
Yeah,
but you don't know what it is. If it's the chorus, if it's the arrangement, if there's a riff, but it's everything.
Yeah.
In a modern way, in a new way, in a new, fresh way.
Yeah, this is the most diverse Myrath record. Listening to it,
exactly.
It's very diverse, and it really. When I say that albums and music should take us on a journey, it really should. It cannot
take us on a journey. Yes, you are telling poems.
Well,
for real. It's because you are describing exactly what in my heart and in my mind what I want to say, and I want to thank you for saying this because it's completely right. It's a journey. Music is a journey, and you have to. We have to take fans and everyone to the journey. If it's about war, if it's about conflicts, if it's about love, if it's about life and death, if it's about everyday's heroes, like the song Heroes, if it's about Mother Nature, ecology, and how to preserve nature, like in the song The Empire. So it's every song has a journey.
Yeah.
In it.
And you guys do take us on that journey on Karma.
Thank you.
And another song, it's the most recent single and video that you guys released today, Child of Prophecy.
Yes.
It starts very, very balladish, and then all of a sudden happiness comes in, and you're like, what's happening? And
and then
it's good to have, expect. I think the word to describe this record is expect the unexpected, because that's what's going to happen when fans listen to the album. It's going to be expect the unexpected, and it's going to be very good. And Child of Prophecy was another song for me that stood out as well, because it did surprise me, the turn and the journey again that it took me. So what was What was the idea behind the song?
The idea is very simple. It's really simple. I'm a huge fan. We are not prodigies. We are not aliens. Every single artist in the world has influences, and we have our own influences. I like Freddie Mercury. I like Queen. I like Muse. Yes, I like Muse. I like Opeth. So that kind of I would say commencement, starting of the song, a balladish song, ballet de Shui, you know, to do the song with the piano. It reminds me of, not reminds me, but it feels like I wanted to make something like Muse, coming, you know, with the piano and with the atmosphere, and then and then go to the Myrath side, and so all our influences. It's not something new. We didn't invent something really new, you know. It's just a bunch of imaginations, and those imaginations are not coming from heaven, are coming from our own experience and from our own childhood memories of those bands, of those songs from Queen, from Metallica, whatever, from the Dream Theater, you know. So it's something unconscious, you know. So when I suggest for Kevin and we talk together to do a song, it's not planified, but I just told him I want something like dun, 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 dun. And then he started like the piano like this. I said, yeah, quite okay, like this. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. It's building, you know.
Yeah.
And then little by little, it came the first part with the piano, and then I started. Da, 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 da. And he said, "Yeah, it sounds like a French song. But it's like French, you know, like la 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 love song, ti da da, da da, with the accordion, ti da da da." And I told him, yes, it sounds like a French song, but I will make it in a way that sounds Myrath song. And I think I did with the first part. And then I told him, what about changing all the atmosphere, all the mood into something, into war, into something, you know, like bam, battle. It's a battle. And it's like dreaming and waking up from the dream.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it came up like this.
It's
all about imagination.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's all about.
You imagine. Sometimes sometimes I imagine the music video just before writing the song.
That's, you know, that's a good way to approach, because if you imagine a video, you can imagine the mood and the environment that's happening, and obviously it's like a composer for a soundtrack.
Exactly.
He has to see the movie first to create.
Yes.
So, you know,
perfect. We understand each other. Yeah.
We do, and you know, we can talk for the rest of the day. But anyway, and
what time is it now? I think
it's 3:30, almost 3:30.
Yes, because I have another interview now.
And you know, just to finish, you were supposed, prior to COVID, you're supposed to have a tour, you know, headlining tour. You were supposed to play Portugal as well.
Yes.
Are you guys going to do the tour next year? What are the plans for Myrath for 2024?
Listen, good news will come. I don't want to spoil it. But there is big good news. It will be not a headliner show. It will be first part show.
Yeah.
But I will not say the name, but it's really well known. It's very well loved by the community of metalheads and the rock fans. I hope that the contract will be made. That's it. I hope soon in January they will sign the contract, and they are talking with the music, the labels and the production and stuff, and their production of the other big band, big name, not a big band, it's a big name.
Yeah.
So I hope
You're getting me all anxious now.
If it will work, if Kevin calls me and say that we got the deal, I swear I will send you an email or a message. I'll tell you who.
All right. I will be waiting for that.
Yeah, you will be happy. Yeah.
Cool. All right. And, with the album coming out, the tour, are you guys planning festivals as well next year?
Yes, as well, festivals, a lot of festivals. But for now, I don't know exactly which festival, but for 100% we will do festivals.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Zaher, we'll talk again soon, hopefully.
Yeah, sure. So, whenever you want. Whenever you want. Whenever, for real. Whenever you want.
Just to text. Yeah, hopefully everything is fine there in Tunisia. I know there's, there's troubles in Middle East, and hopefully, nothing. Hopefully.
Yes. No, for now, we're trying to make a balance. In these days, it's really, really hard to do that because we see such unfairness, in the scene in the Middle East.
Yeah.
So people here are very angry, really angry. We cannot speak because it's really it's very. We can speak about humanitarian aid, but we cannot speak about politics.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we're trying to survive this period.
Yeah. Hopefully, the conflict ends soon and we can all go.
I hope so. Peace. I hope so, because there are a lot of there is a lot of Palestinian children, women, and old men and men are dying for nothing now.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were a lot of Israelis that died before, like years before, and the last attack of Hamas, of course, there are some Israeli that died, and I'm sorry for that also because they are human beings, but I'm really angry about what is happening now. Like bombing, it's just putting bombs on civilians, and that's it.
Yeah,
it's not war. It's not war. It's genocide.
Yeah.
It's complete genocide.
Yeah, we had on the news now there was 3 Portuguese people that were in Gaza and they were killed in the bombings. 2 children and mother. So people from Europe, Portuguese, Spanish, French, English, Irish. They are going to Gaza to help, like doctors, nurses, and stuff. I think Frank, he told me that I have to go to the other. We'll talk soon, Zaher. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, we will talk. Thank you so much, Jorge.
Hope to see you soon.
It was a real, real pleasure. Anytime you want, okay?
All right.
Anytime.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. And
thank you.
Soon. All right. Thank you.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.